Hey guys, it's Dave here, and we're going to talk about the new Godzilla trailer. I know, it's been a while since my last video. What can you say? Life sucks. The new trailer hit yesterday. Well, if this video is actually up by tomorrow, it'll be Tuesday, actually, it was updated. And my thoughts are this. May 16th can't come fast enough. I really like the fact that they just haven't tried to just retread the original Godzilla story. But at the same time, everyone's brought up the one factor that they used nukes to try to kill Godzilla in 1954 in this continuity. I don't think that's the case, actually. If you remember, I'm thinking this might be a direct sequel to the first film, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm really going to have to watch the movie to know what the story is now, because they are trying to keep it secret. I'm going to get my laptop open and look up some of the information we know so far while we're talking. Well, something I can right away say is they've also premiered the new Godzilla's look. My thoughts, it looks good. It doesn't look great. I mean, I wouldn't call it the greatest design ever, but it's better than GMK Godzilla, which I didn't really like as much. It's a definite nod to the Heisei series in my eyes. It looks kind of like a mix of Final Wars and 1984 Godzilla. So, there's nothing really wrong with that, to be honest. Well, someone found information about the new movie. Rodan and Shoboyan? Rodan! Someone says that Rodan's in the new movie? Huh. Apparently, if you look through the movie really fast, you can find the 6-inch... You can find the Shobijan, the Mothra twins. That's pretty cool. Let me look at the picture, actually. You could be right, actually, but it's pretty small. And someone says that Rodan might be in the movie, too. That actually would be pretty cool. I mean, and Rodan's actually one of my favorite monsters. He was actually in a movie too, Rodan. Then he was in Destroy All Monsters, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, and recently, well, in the last 20 years, he was in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 and Godzilla Final Wars. I think he's had maybe 4... Oh, Godzilla Monster Zero. Invasion of the Astro Monster. 5 appearances in the Godzilla series. I might be wrong, I might be right. If I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments. I have not seen all the I've tried to see all the Godzilla films, but there's just way too many to look at. Alright, what else? Well, like I said, they showed the new Godzilla look, but apparently they said that Rodan might be in the movie as well. There's screenshots to prove this. I'll post the link to this article talking about the what monsters might be in the trailer in the video downstairs. Down in the comment section. Another suggestion is that Gigan might be in the movie. For those who don't know who Gigan is, he's only appeared in 3 Godzilla films. He's actually got a show. He's right up there with Mogera and... God, who else only had like 2 movie appearances? It's not not Ghidorah. I'm trying to think. Caesar. He's right up there with King Caesar in terms of very brief movie appearances in the Godzilla series. Out of maybe 27, he's been in 3, and 1 had stock footage in it, so I really don't count that as a movie. What else? Well, Rodan being back would be cool, and teasing Mothra for the next film would be really great. Actually, because I like Mothra. I'm a big fan of Mothra. You might not see it, but I got Mothra stuff in my room. I actually got a lot of it. Don't know if you can see it. I'll unhook her real quick from her hanger. This is the 2002 Mothra, and she's a little dusty. All she does is hang. I don't really take her off the display. It's a vinyl version of the figure, so I'll put her right here for now while we're filming. We're filming it. There we go. Something else interesting is, like I said, I like the new Godzilla design. Empire Magazine recently showed the new Godzilla design, so it's going to be really interesting to see this Godzilla in action. It's going to be, they're using the same facial recognition software as Planet of the Apes, and all in all, I think it's going to be a really good film, but question becomes, will it be perfect? I don't know. I'm really trying to figure that out, too. See, Godzilla is one of those movies I grew up with. I grew up in the late 80s, early 90s when Monster Vision was around on TNT. And every once in a while, every weekend, they would always show a Godzilla marathon. I remember some New Year's Eve, they would actually show nothing but Godzilla films on TBS and TNT. Nothing, just the Shoei era, not the Heisei era. Which, considering it didn't really do anything till the 90s, I kind of accept. What else is going to happen during this movie, though? I'm hoping that to promote the film, they're going to release Godzilla 1984 on DVD. I mean, we just got Biollante on Blu-ray 2 years ago, so obviously we're not going to see... Obviously, we want to see more. We want more Godzilla movies. And I honestly want the Heisei series with subtitles. I mean, that would be kick-ass. The whole Heisei series with subs. I mean, what do you think? Comments below, blah, blah, blah. Okay, next thing about the Godzilla films. There's been multiple trailers released to now, so we have a few trailers to go on. We have the teaser trailer from Comic-Con, the I Am Become Deaf quote trailer. Which is we have the skydiving trailer, and we have the recent trailer, which was not as good as the other one. I state that because I think the teaser although I like the teaser trailer, I'll get into the full analysis of the full-length Godzilla trailer in a minute, actually. I'm going to silence the trailer so I can watch through it with you all. I think that trailer did a much better job. It showcased how destructive Godzilla could be, which is really one of the things I love. Godzilla is honestly a force of nature, and everyone says that. Like, a little rumor I heard was Jason's actually a force of nature as well. He's like the spirit of the forest. If you desecrate his forest, he will, he'll do that to you. The thing becomes, I see Godzilla the same way. A lot of people might not know this, but a lot of the Godzilla films honestly have a theme to them. Like, if it's nuclear radiation, Godzilla's going to destroy it, or he's going to use it. He's the embodiment of man's destruction of itself. So it makes sense that there's him. And I'm honestly starting to think, because they said this Godzilla is going to be over 100 meters tall. At least I think that's what they said. Let me research that. Now, I've actually seen the Godzilla in the trailer, and he is freaking tall. I can honestly say that if he is as tall as they say he is, then it really will, then it brings one of the things to me, because, okay, I'm gonna really honestly say this now, because if you think about it, this Godzilla, if he is the tallest one, and a lot of people don't know this, but the original Godzilla from the Heisei series and the Shoei series, they were both small, but after they were hit with enough radiation, they became huge, big. Now, when we get to the trailer analysis, we will talk to you about that in a second, but it's just bugging me. I really do want to see this Godzilla film, but I'm really delaying the inevitable because I'm trying to find that damn graph. They actually had a graph about, here it is. Alright, 1989 to Ford in 89, he was 80 meters tall, and in 1991 to 95, he was 100 meters tall. I can actually explain the increase in height, too. In Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, they removed Godzilla from the island before the nuclear bomb hit. Now, watch Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah for the footage. But, in the same film, they removed him and put him somewhere else. He ended up getting an extreme dose of radiation from a nuclear sub. Now, it's basically the same energy, but it's more concentrated, I believe. And I'm pulling that out of my ass, so don't really take it that seriously. But I will get to the information I'm going to tell you in a second, because as the series went on, he got bigger bigger or smaller, because in the 2002 to 3 series he was only 55 meters tall, but in 1984 to 1989 he was 80 meters tall. But a lot of the original series had him at 50 meters tall, basically about the size of a pagoda. It's kind of the gimmick of the older movies that a pagoda had to be destroyed every once in a while. Okay, so let's get to the trailer. I'm gonna play it. I'm not gonna really talk about it or play it. You're gonna hear the audio though. Okay. Okay. The first thing I can tell is there is planes and stuff have been destroyed in the opening of the trailer. Now, I don't know if he has the radiation breath. I've heard he is gonna have it, but even at 150 meters tall, 120, 150 is what they're ballparking, my guess is that this could have been another monster, because they've teamed that a Gearus will be in the movie. And I look at the next scene of the trailer, it looks more like something's crawling through the ground. And part of the scene looks like the monster's actually coming through the ground, so I don't know. Maybe this means the monster's not just... Oh my god, I think they were right about that whole, Mothra twins thing. They're both... let me pause it real quick. Because they're both dressed the same, they look kind of the same. I think it might actually be a teaser. If they are teasing the Mothra twins for another movie, that would be really cool. I wouldn't mind seeing a redesigned Mothra. I really enjoyed the Mothra from Battle for the Earth. That's one of my favorite Heisei series movies. Actually, I like it more than I like the original Godzilla vs. Mothra. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that one. Okay, let's just keep going. I'm looking at the trailer a lot. You can tell that there's a lot of... The CGI looks really good so far. I am going to try to see the movie in IMAX. I'm going to say that right the hell now. I will work my damn ass off trying to find an IMAX theater. Okay, now, I can actually explain what's going on now. You might not have heard of the trailer, you might be hearing it. Let me explain. Apparently the Pacific tests nuclear tests in the North Pacific were being used to destroy the monster. That's not going to work, because I look at the graph for the new Godzilla, I look at all these, and I realize they all have something in common when you take into the radiation into effect. In 1984 to 89, he was 80 meters tall. Now, this was around the time Godzilla was attacking even more radiation nuclear facilities, so obviously he grew around the time. So, but if this was in 1954, like they said it's going to be... Sorry, I gotta scratch my arm, like, the chest. Sorry. And it's 60 years later, and they dropped that much radiation on it. That explains the rapid growth. It's nearly 3 times its size. But if they kept trying to blow him up, it wouldn't work, because he soaks up the radiation. So... I don't know what to say. It might work, because the first movie mentions how radiation made the monster, but they killed the monster in that movie. Damn scarf. But, you know, a lot of people said there are other Godzillas. So this could be another Godzilla that was created by a neutron bomb, but they decided maybe more nuclear would kill it. Alright, back to the trailer. I'm trying to look at it, actually. I'm trying to see a lot of the scenes. There's a lot of great destruction scenes, I'll say that much. Now, something I don't get is there's a picture of a new. There's a scene where there's a nuke hanging from above ground, and it looks like there's an octopus. I don't really remember any killer octopuses in Godzilla, but so this could be a different creature. It could be eggs, even. Okay, I'm looking at the footage. Really trying to. That could be Rodan, actually. They're kind of right. It could be. I'm looking at it, and it kind of looks like maybe this could be the bug creature we were hearing about, but I might be wrong. But considering all those planes are falling out of the air, I might be right. For those who don't know, Rodan could fly fast enough that he could actually destroy anything in midair. In fact, one of the original scenes from the original Rodan is Rodan actually flying through a plane and destroying it. These planes are obviously showing some sort of, something's hitting him in midair. At almost 150 meters, even Godzilla wouldn't be able to hit them if they flew high enough. They would have to use the atomic breath, and they haven't confirmed that's happening yet. So my thoughts are that it's the flying enemy is the one taking out the plane. So we have Godzilla on the ground and this enemy in the air. So they're trying to actually focus a lot of different plots into one film. I don't know. That's actually a good idea. Now that I think about it, let me keep watching the trailer. Now I gotta mute the trailer actually because it's gonna do the roar. The CGI Godzilla looks really good. I'm gonna say it now, but I don't know. The crawler kind of looks like Gigan's. Oh crap! He looks dangerous. Yeah, that's the Godzilla trailer, I guess. It's coming out in May. It's going to be in real 3D and IMAX 3D. I'm going to try to see it in IMAX. It'll be my first IMAX film. And, sorry if I went blank there for a minute. I'm just trying to figure this out. Because there's so many different Godzilla films, and to be honest... I lost track. I'm sorry. That's how I act sometimes. So, question becomes, if the Shobijan are in the film, the Mothra twins, maybe we'll get Mothra in the second film if this film does well enough. Second thing I'll think is, if Rodan is in the film, that would be really, really good. Because Rodan is one of the iconic Godzilla monsters. But if Gigan is in the film, that would be amazing, because Gigan has just not been seen in many Godzilla films. In fact, actually looking at the wiki now, I'm actually eliminating stock footage, so oh fuck, I was actually wrong. Wait, no, Godzilla movies only. I'm thinking of. He's been in 5 Godzilla films, minus. So yeah, he's only been in 5 films with Godzilla. Let's see what else. Let's see. Gigan, I don't think Gigan. If Gigan is in the film, I'll actually be kind of happy. But at the same time, I don't know. What do you all think? Do you think Godzilla is really going to be good? Because I really am hoping it will be. It's got Ken Watanabe coming back for the film, and it's Ken Watanabe, as you might not know. He's one of the directors of Godzilla. He was the director of fuck it. I'm not even going to talk about this series when it comes to stuff like that. There's just so much different parts about this film. I mean, it was started in the development was started in 2004, and in 2009 they finally just released it. I mean, the promotion and production of this film was really good, and I'm really hoping that it comes out soon. Okay, honestly, yeah, they confirmed other creatures, so I don't know. This might actually be a really good film. My thoughts are Guillermo del Toro wants a crossover between Godzilla and Pacific Rim, but he stressed there's no actual And I don't know. I really gotta say, this Godzilla film might actually be really good. If you saw my old vlog, you know that I try not to get that hyped now. So I don't know. It might be good. It might be bad. All I know is right now I think I'm just gonna relax, not get really hyped up, because if I get too hyped, I will honestly just get really disappointed when it's released. So I guess I'll see you all next time. Next time I'm actually gonna do a video featuring game footage. Yazay! So have fun. I'll see you all next time. Bye. You can leave now.